guys, hey, welcome back to our speed duel deck profile. Hey, today we look at a Cyber Blader Fusion. This is a skill that I came out like a long time ago. I've been real lazy to Dairycraft Worksite from it. This is what from what? Oh man, this was the first speed duel box from the first GX box. Jesus Christ! So this is a skill that uses to summon out Cyber Blader. Remember this card? Alexis uses like twice. I think she summoned this monster like twice in the end and never did it again. Right? Because then she switched to Cyber Ranger and it just turns out Cyber Ranger is just inherently better than Cyber Blader. Right? So the skill is you can use this skill up to twice per duel. You discard a card, then you fusion summon Cyber Blader by using one material from the field and the other material from your hand deck or from your hand deck from anywhere else. So this is just, it pretty much just lets you fusion summon at any point, at anywhere, as long as you see one of the fusion materials. So alright, so the deck is pretty simple. You only play 6 monsters. You play the 3 Blade Skater and the 3 Cyber Itole Cyber. They only exist to be used as the fusion material. They don't serve any other purpose. These cards are just inherently very bad. You know, they do absolutely nothing, right? And so then we play a bunch of cards to just recover back our cards. So we play triple fusion recovery and 1 polymerization. These are just becomes like random discard outlet for you, right? Fusion recovery adds back a polymerization, then one of the fusion materials back to hand. So it lets you do it again if you want to, right? That's the whole point. So that's how you get. That's how if you theoretically if you want, you can summon out 3 Cyber Blader during your duel. Next for our limit 2, we play 2 Rotas. Both of these cards are in fact warrior monsters, so that's like the only good thing they have going for them, is that they're both forwards that they can be searched off of Rota. Next we're playing cards with somewhat utility purposes, right? So we're playing triple Galaxy Cyclone. This just blows up a face down black back row, and then in graveyard you can banish it to blow up a face up spell trap, right? This is just as a card that you can use as a discard outlet, right? So that you don't feel neg when you discard it, right? Next we play triple Hidden Armory. Like I said, technically you are gonna summon if you don't really, so it doesn't really matter, right? So because like I said, the Cyber Blader only has 2100 attack. It randomly gains a 400 boost when you use the skill to summon. So technically it becomes 25, but you just want to summon out some monsters. So you search summon out. So you play one fusion weapon and 1 solitary poison sword. A poison. Where the fuck this just doubles the Cyber Blader attack. This just gives it 1500 extra attack, so another boost, right? So these are just cards to boost it up, right? If you want to, you can technically play something like a Fairy Meteor Crush as well. If you want another target, I feel like these 3 are perfectly fine. Also, the best thing about, since they're equipped, you can also use them as a discard outlet for the skill, and then you add it back with Hidden Armory, because Hidden Armory does not care when you add cards back. So that's the best thing about it. Limit 1 is Offerings to the Doom. Your limit 1 does not matter in this deck. You can pretty much put wherever you want as your limit 1. I just like Offerings to the Doom, but in retrospect, probably something like Zoma might be better, right? It depends on how hard carry you being or by the solitary poison sword. You know, so this technically could be something like a Zoma instead. And then the last limit 3 is Wall of Disruption. Your limit 3 does not really matter in this deck. You can pretty much play whatever you want as your limit 3. In retrospect, I think this might be better as Paleozoic Canadia as a Book of Moon, because as I said, you just want cards that do stuff, right? And so it doesn't really matter what you put as your limit 3 in this list. If you want, you can put DD Warrior Lady, you can put Book of Moon, you know, whatever you want. Like I said, your limit 3 does not matter for this list, right? Next, so we get to the actual extra deck. So of course, you have to play triple Cyber Blader, right? That's the whole point, right? This card, that's the only purpose. That's the only purpose for you to do with this card. That's the whole point of the deck. So Cyber Blader gets effect based on the amount of opponent monsters you control. So first effect is this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Sure, it's 2100 and is a 2100, 2500 monster that can't be destroyed by battle. This card's attack is double, so it can become a 42 or a 5k beater. 3. Your opponent's activated monster effects are negated, so it does become a floodgate of some sort. So if your opponent ever decides to keep 3 monsters up, so there you go. So yes, that's pretty much what this card does, and then your last 3 cards are extremely irrelevant. They're Awakening the Dragon targets when you don't play Awakening the Dragon, so Jama King, Cyber, Destiny, and Dragoon, it doesn't matter, you can play wherever you want. I don't really care. They're Awakening the Dragon targets. They make your opponent think you're playing, and you can make your opponent think you're playing 6 Cyberbladers for all they know, you know? But alright, yeah, that's the deck right there. It's you're pretty much just summoning Cyberblader, and you're pretty much playing a Protect the Castle style of deck with this. You just summon this and hope your opponent does not out your Cyberblader, because if they do, you realize you just lose because you cannot do anything else afterwards because of that. Alright, yep, that's the deck profile. Thanks for watching. Like always, if there's a deck you guys want to see, you can comment down below. I'll try to get to it eventually. I got a bunch of these lined up. Alright, okay, thanks, bye.